Hello my friends, and welcome to the video where I show you how I record my gaming videos and how to use that device. I am your host, Busted Giant. Now the device that I use to record my gaming videos is the Hauppauge HD PVR2 Gaming Edition Plus. Yes, I realize the name is kinda long. Now one thing I'll say about this product is it's not inexpensive, but it is a good product if you want to record and stream any game you want. So without further ado, let's go over what you'll need to do to set it up. The things you'll need to set up your recording device are your recording device, of course, your power supply, which must be 6 volts at 1.6 amps, a micro B to USB cable, a Hauppauge A/V DIN style cable, an HDMI cable, a computer, a TV with the input cables you need, and whichever cable you have that travels from your game console to the TV depending on what console you want to record on. All these except for the computer and the TV can be found on the Hauppauge website, which I will provide a link to in the description. The HD PVR2 Gaming Edition Plus has a light inside of it, which will change color as you set up the device. First, plug the AC adapter into a power outlet, and plug the round end into the power port at the back of the recording device here. Once you do this, your device should start flashing blue. Next, take your USB cable, plug the micro end into the back of the device here, and then plug the other end into your computer. Once you do this, your device should turn solid blue. I'll go over where to place the other cables later. To download the recording software, go to the link I've provided in the description. Then click the download link here. If you have a Mac, you'll need to purchase a recording license. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. And then go through the installation process. Something else I should point out is, make sure your device is plugged into your computer via the USB cord, since the software will need to detect your device at a certain point during installation. When you get to this point, select the one that the console you want to record on uses. You'll be able to change this later. Now if you selected HDMI as your primary input signal for recording, here's how you will set up your device to record. There should be an HDMI cable that runs between your console and your TV. Unplug the end of it that's plugged into your TV and plug it into your HDMI in port on your device so that the cable runs from your console to the device. Next, take your other HDMI cable and plug one end into the HDMI out port in your device and the other into your TV. This will allow the HDMI signal to travel from your console to the recording device and then to your computer and TV. When you are going back and playing the game on your TV, there will be no delay. Something else I should point out is certain HDMI consoles have HDCP, or High Bandwidth Digital Content Protection. For example, the PS4 and Xbox One both have these. What HDCP does is it prevents external recording softwares from recording footage of the console. If you want to record games on these consoles, you'll need to turn HDCP off. I've provided links on how to turn them off in the description. Now, while turning HDCP off will allow you to record footage of the games on your consoles, it will also prevent you from entering certain streaming apps such as Netflix or Disney Plus so that you can't record the movies or shows on there. If you want to switch the input signal on your recording device software to component, which is the red, green, and blue video cables and 2 black audio cables, go into your recording software on your computer, select the video in drop-down, and select component. The audio in drop-down will automatically change to AV in. This is also how you would change the input signal to composite, which is the yellow, red, and white cables, which is used by most older consoles such as PS2 or Wii. To connect the cables for your component console, unplug the component cables from your TV, plug the A/V DIN style cable into the back of the device here, and plug the component cables into their correct component ports. If you want to record gameplay of composite consoles, plug the yellow cable into the blue component port, and the red and white cables into their correct black ports. Once your desired cables are set up, your console is on, and you see and hear your game console on your computer's recording software, the device's light will turn yellow, meaning you're ready to record. You can also set up a microphone on the recording software and adjust your game and mic volume in the software as well. What I like to do is I plug in headphones into my TV so that I can hear the game's audio, but it won't be picked up by the microphone. It's also important that you don't plug it into the controller, otherwise your recording software will not be able to pick up the game's audio. I also like to plug in headphones into my computer so that I could occasionally check the audio for the game in my microphone to make sure that everything's balanced and working okay. One final thing that I definitely recommend you guys do before starting your actual recording is test runs. I cannot recommend this enough. I can't emphasize this enough. Make sure you test your equipment, your microphone, the game's audio, your software, and anything else that needs testing, because you will not regret it when you start actually recording. Trust me, you will not want to have to go back and re-record your entire video, especially if it's a long one. Another thing to do is to make sure you record your video in MP4 format, as that is the easiest to transfer and edit. You can then hit record by pressing the button on your device or click record on your computer. When your video is recording, the device will turn green, and when it stops, it will go back to yellow. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully possibly buy the Hauppauge device that I use as well, so that you can record your own videos and maybe start streaming as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.